I'm between two storms, so I'm in New Orleans for one more day. To the west is one major storm, to the east is another major storm, and everything is flooded. All the roads, if you guys saw on the news, people have been getting taken out of their homes because their streets have basically turned into rivers. And so I took another day to see some of the places here. And this is one of the oldest cemeteries in America. It has a lot of mausoleums. So everything's built above because of all the water. And you've probably seen a lot of these scenes in movies and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. And there's not too many people here. It looks like that. So there's another major storm coming in today. I wanted to take the trolley, but the trolleys are closed because some of the streets down there have a bunch of flooding. So the trolleys themselves, like the ones that you've seen very cool in New Orleans, are closed. Now, I look at this and it's, you know, it gives you pause to think about what your legacy is, because everything that happens in your life, it doesn't happen here and it doesn't happen here. This is it. And that's what I heard a motivational speaker once say, that's what defines our legacy. So for us, what's my legacy? What am I going to be remembered for, right? The last few days, especially the day when I got here and I did the 115 miles, it was really tough emotionally, and I called a few places to try to see if I could interview some of the spinal cord associations. I didn't hear back from anyone, but I think maybe that can be the case sometimes. And what I'm trying to do with the trip is I can't lose focus of why I'm doing it, right? Louisiana's been particularly tough. There's times when I've been wanting to quit, but I can't listen to that voice. And one of the hosts didn't work out. Not gonna be able to stay there. So, and then the weather, I didn't expect this weather. So I guess that we can have times where things are difficult, things aren't working out our way, things turn out to be a lot more expensive than we thought it would. But I want to thank everybody that supported me on this. That's been very helpful financially. That I don't understand. And it just gives pause, you know, like to get recentered, because your enemies never up here will never come after you when you're at your strongest, when you're at your happiest. It'll always happen when you're at your weakest, your most vulnerable, maybe when you're the most tired, right? And part of what got me here is I was in so much pain. Everything hurt, and I was fighting the winds the entire time. But I kept remembering that I had said in another video that you have to keep pushing forward, because eventually things do change. They don't stay the same. They continue to evolve. They continue to change. And so that's what actually got me through those 115 miles of all this. And so when I end up in a place like this, although I mean, nobody wants to end up here, but it's a 100% guaranteed we will. What is it that I contributed? What is it that I did with my life? What is it that you do with your life? And I don't think that matters whether you're in a wheelchair, whether you're able-bodied, because there are so many people that I know who are in wheelchairs that do so much more with their lives than the people that are able-bodied. And they have so much more meaning, so much more purpose in their life. And nobody thinks about this, right? Nobody thinks about ending up here. But it's a guarantee. And I think that so many times we don't take stock of where our life is or what's going on with who we are until we're faced with death. Our own actual death, when you have to question your own mortality, like, man, am I going to make it through this? Am I going to survive this? And when you can do that, then maybe you start seeing the things that matter, the things that really are important. Family, friends. Like, I don't think anybody ever said that their biggest regret in life is that they didn't spend more time at work. but that they didn't spend enough time with their family, that they didn't spend enough time with their loved ones, that they didn't tell the people that they cared about the most how much they meant to them. And I learned that a long time ago, the hard way. And I think that's one of the reasons why I try to tell people that I appreciate them, or I invest a lot of my time into certain people to express my gratitude for them. And so I'm not thinking about death, right? I am a little bit. This is also the month that I lost my mother. And I think that's been messing with me also. Being here though doesn't remind me of that, but it just says to me that, you know, there's a lot more to do, there's a lot more to work from, there's a lot more to contribute within this life. Even if it seems difficult sometimes, even if it seems hopeless, even if it seems meaningless, things continue to change and evolve. They don't stay the same. How much I contribute in that defines what my legacy might be. So that being said, let's see if we see some other stuff. If I can get on the trolley, I'd love to get on the trolley. I know this is a long video, but I just think this place is pretty cool. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much. Remember to subscribe and like and share with everybody. So I'm on the trolley in Guard District. Having the extra day here in New Orleans is very cool because I got a chance to do all this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the scenery and some really cool houses, some really great architecture. you enjoyed that. I hope there's not too much echo in here in the hotel, but it's good lighting here. I hope you enjoyed that segment. I know a lot of it was just houses, but I thought it was really beautiful to share all that with you and with some of the music. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. I'm gonna leave. Might run into some floods, some roads, so hopefully it'll be some interesting content for you. And thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.